It's filming. Okay. Hi. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please consider subscribing and like this video if you like my content. Check my other reviews and yeah, let's get into it. So today I'm going to talk about fragrances that I actually reached for this winter time. So a little bit background. The weather this winter was really warm, considered that it's winter and January and December, like it was very strangely spring-like. It's very concerning. I don't like it being this warm. I want it to be cold. I want it to snow. Finally, it's getting a little bit more cold, so I can bring out my heavier fragrances. But so far, it was pretty like spring-like, which was kind of weird. But these are the six fragrances that I've been reaching a lot this winter time. I have other fragrances that I wore once in a while, but these are the ones that I reached the most this season. So the first one is my Christmas scent. This is Burberry London for Him. This is a spicy cinnamon clove fragrance. I love this. I usually wear this during Christmas. I did the same thing this year. I wore this throughout like 4 days this Christmas. I love this one. This is so good. It also has leather. This is so affordable and so great. I think this is one of the best cheap fragrances you can get. Great quality. I love it. Now I have to say that after Christmas I came back and from home, and after a few days I smelled it again, and it just reminded me of all of the, like, I get this gut feeling, not gut feeling, like I get this stomach ache or something, like not ache, but I get this feeling in my stomach. I can never pronounce this word. Like this organ is stomach. I can never remember how to pronounce it. Anyway, so I got that scent memory from all the family, like drama and little fights, and I mean Christmas was fine. It wasn't that terrible or anything, but you know how it is. You get all of these little family troubles and fights and little discomforting moments, and the scent memory was definitely there. Finally, it's gone. It doesn't remind me of that. But yeah, you have to be careful if you are gonna be in a relatively stressful situation. Possibly don't wear your favorite fragrance or something, because you might get a bad scent memory. But I always say that even if you get a scent memory that's negative, you can just cancel it by wearing it again and again for positive occasions, and then the bad scent memory will go away. This is a great fragrance, nonetheless, and I do recommend it since day one. So good, I love it. Burberry London for Him. So this is just a tiny little sample of Intense Cafe by Montal. I wore it a lot. I traveled to Vienna for around like 4 days. I spent 4 days in Vienna. I traveled by train, and when I got on the train, there was this woman behind me, and when she got up, she was like, "Wow, it smells," something like, "There's such a good scent in here," or like, "It smells so good in here," or something. Like, she didn't tell this to me. She told it to her like girlfriend or something, but I think it was me. I think she smelled Intense Cafe on me, and that was actually a good moment, because I never really get compliments, especially not for strangers. Well, she didn't compliment me, she just complimented the smell, but I kind of knew that this was like the scent she was talking about. So yeah, Intense Cafe, rose, coffee. On my skin, it's mostly coffee, a little bit milky, a little bit vanillic coffee with some rose in the background. It also has a little bit of a oriental vibe in the base of it. So yeah, Intense Cafe, so good, love it. And I wore it almost exclusively in Vienna. The next fragrance is Ebony Wood. This is one of my favorite fragrances at the moment. This is Ebony Wood by Zara. This is like a walnutty, woody, deep, rich, a little bit dark and soft fragrance. Almost smells like beautiful old furniture, but in the best way possible. It also smells like a Christmas cake, but it's not too sweet. I absolutely adore this. I think this is one of the best Zara fragrances that you can get. Sometimes they give a discount on it, so you can buy it even cheaper. This is made by Jo Malone in her collaboration with Zara. I love this Ebony Wood by Zara. Such a great fragrance. I don't have a huge dent in it, but I only recently bought it. I used to have a smaller size. That's why this is a rebuy. Love it. So this one is also from Zara. This is Gourmand Addict. The letters are coming off, but I'm not a huge fan of this one. I don't wear it in public so much, but you can see I wore it a lot at home. Like, you know, in winter you stay home more, especially if you're a student, you have exams, you are studying, you are in bed, and I wore this so much in my room, just spraying it, laying in bed, studying, reading, listening to music, and watching fragrance videos. This has like a peach, patchouli scent, and to my nose in the dry down it has caramel. Like, it's a dry, not too sweet caramel that I really like in the dry down. It stays on clothes for days, and somehow it's very comforting, but I don't like wearing it outside because it's a little bit too simple. Like, I feel like something is missing to make it that more interesting, but I do really like the scent for just, you know, staying in, and that's why it's so much is missing, because I used to wear it a lot even for bed, like when I went to sleep. It's good, but I feel like something is missing from it. That's Gourmand Addict by Zara. Another fragrance that I really loved this season is I was actually surprised, like half of it is like basically gone. This is Lancome Hypnose Homme, a beautiful fragrance. It's a little bit spicy, just so classy and put together. Such a timeless fragrance. This is one of my favorite fragrances. I recently got a backup bottle of it. This is 50 ml. I got 100 ml because they stopped producing this fragrance. It's discontinued. So I was very lucky. I found a tester online. Someone was selling it for around like 45 euros. That's great for 100 ml. It was full. My phone stopped recording, but yeah, so Lancome Hypnose is a really nice everyday scent. It's very classy, it's very put together. I love it, and it's an easy reach, and it's so just sophisticated in my opinion. It's really nice. Do recommend it if you can find it, because it's discontinued and they sell it for like more than 100 euros. So I was very lucky with my 40 euro 100 ml bottle. But yeah, good luck finding it. If you do, I think it's worth testing. Great fragrance. And the last one on my list is Dior Hypnotic Poison. I also wore it quite a few times during a little bit of traveling, and it's a nice almond vanilla scent. Not too sweet, it's more like a velvety, almost creamy quality. I just really like it. Basically everybody likes it. It's so beautiful. It's so simple, but I just really like this one. I think this is unisex. I know this is marketed towards women, but I do think that a man can really rock this. It's just a soft vanilla with almond. It has a little bit of that Play-Doh-y vibe that people always talk about, but it's so classy. it just works. I love it. So yeah, that was it for my most reached winter fragrances this season. Let me know what are your picks. What did you wear the most? Where did you get the most scent? What bottle? What are your recommendations for me to try? I tried a lot of fragrances in store, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not very inspired by anything. Like, I like basically everything that I own, but when I test fragrances in store, a lot of them are just, I don't know, I just don't feel like I'm desiring them. Like, I'm kind of waiting for something new because designer fragrances, I don't know, I feel like I smelled everything and nothing really speaks to me, but maybe I just should give more time to test them. You know, sometimes I just put it on paper and think. So it's like I need to maybe be more open-minded towards cheapies and designers and everything. But I'm just kind of, I wish there was like more option, you know, because in this price range, like designer price range, because once you go through everything in your, you know, like drugstore or perfume store, designer wise, you kind of realize that, okay, you kind of already know what you want and what you don't want, and you just wish there were more options, you know. But yeah, I still have a few video ideas, so stay tuned, subscribe, check my other reviews, check my other list videos, check my content, and please let me know what are your winter picks and also what kind of video you would like to watch from me. And until next time, have a great day, have a great week, and take care.